Hey besties, it's me, Carrie. It's been a really difficult last couple of weeks, so I haven't filmed much. Um, Sorry about the delay. Sorry, not sorry. You know what I mean? I really appreciate you guys being here. It's been incredibly difficult. Um, but I know I need to do an update, so I want to share all that stuff with you too. Um, I just did my CAT scan and bone scan. I wasn't expecting to get results as early as I did, but I actually ended up getting results back yesterday. And this time, I'm not going to really go through it with you guys just because it is so much information that I just need time to process of what exactly all of this means and what it's just jurors. So, also with all of this, the last couple of weeks, I had to switch my address over into my now address. So my insurance changed. That's part of, amongst all sorts of other reasons why I couldn't get the pain medicine and things like that. My insurance switched without me knowing that it had switched that day. So, getting everything going again also means that now I have to, because I have a new insurance that doesn't cover all of my old oncologist and all my other doctors, all my other prescriptions, everything else. I have to reestablish with a new oncologist at this point, which my new appointment should be December 2nd, and we'll go over the results of my bone scan and CAT scan then, and then I have to establish with a new primary care provider as well. And they have to do a referral so I can actually see this oncologist on the 2nd. So it's still such a cluster. I've been so stressed out lately, have all sorts of stuff going on, trying to minimize it, keep my anxiety so it's not out of control. Husband's been super supportive. My kids are super supportive. My best friends are and family super supportive. They're letting me process because they love me, of course. They're letting me process in my own timing, which I really appreciate. A lot of times with CAT scans and bone scans, PET scans, the results will come back pretty quickly, and I'm really good at reading those reports. And understanding what's going on, what needs to happen, and so forth before I ever even see the doctor to confirm everything that's going on and having them read the results and all that jazz. This time around, it is quite difficult because I'm not going to share everything, but I do have a lot of growth, which is unfortunate. A lot of growth right on near my heart, too, pushing on my heart, my aorta, in fact, as well as all sorts of places I have new metastasis in more places. Um, Good news though, the one in my liver and the one in my adrenal gland did not grow, so that's pretty helpful. But everything else just really grew a lot and also spread and made new friends through my body. So that's it. All of those tumors that I've told you guys about before, in addition to new tumors that are up as well. So this kind of bites. A lot of people will ask, okay, well, since it's growing so much, how long do you have to live? Well, it's kind of hard to say right now, um, because what they usually look for first is how is your liver function, how is your kidney function? And right now, my liver and kidney function is pretty good, even though I've got cancer in it. So I'm really grateful for that. I've got some down numbers, but it's not as bad as it could be, you know? Um, it's nothing that says, okay, you need to do hospice right now, Carrie, as far as the liver and kidneys are concerned. Not to mention the hyperaldosterone, but that's something totally different. Um, what the major concern right now is that I have a 5-inch tumor pressing against my aorta, which is your main body aorta. So what we're looking at on that is I'm more likely to go out from my heart instead of my kidney and liver function. I'm more likely to have because of the tumors, I have multiple tumors in my lymph nodes in my chest. Because of how big they are and they're pushing right on the aorta, I'm more likely to have a stroke or a heart attack or an embolism that goes to your brain and die that way because of how far the cancer is and what it's doing. Rather than, dying of the liver and kidney, you end up getting jaundice from the liver, from tumors making offsetting stuff going on in your liver and kidneys. In your liver, you tend to produce a lot more bilirubin. I mean, a lot less bilirubin. So you end up getting jaundice from it and all sorts of shutdowns and whatnot. For me, it's not likely to have those problems first. The other problem with having the tumors in my lungs on the lymph nodes that I do that pushes against the aorta, the other problem that I'm most likely to have fairly soonish is start getting heart failure. So that's more the route that we're looking at, that I'm trying to process right now. I'm not in a bad space. It's not that I'm sad. I don't know how to be on this. I'm still almost like, even though I'm saying all this stuff to you guys right now, I still want to wait and see what the new oncologist says and prepare like that. But it did occur to me that last night, because I got the report yesterday, I stayed up until 4 o'clock in the morning doing all sorts of research because that's just how I am. But it occurred to me that it wasn't going to be my liver and kidneys likely to go first, that my heart is likely to go first. And boy, isn't that ironic, since I'm all about love and joy and everything heart matters. And, with the new last name Lovejoy and everything around hearts and stuff, I even have a tattoo right here that is, I don't know, can you see it? It's, it's two little gems that are next to each other in the heart shape. And this one actually is about wearing my heart on the sleeve. That's it. So hearts. And then I have, I've got like little tiny hearts everywhere throughout my tattoos and all over, even hearts up here somewhere. And yeah, like in a little camera. I don't know if I showed you guys this one before, but I have this tattoo, which this is totally off topic, don't mind me. But this tattoo here is a heart necklace kind of a thing, and I designed this one myself. It has to do with everything that I love. And so we've got photography and fashion and Christ, of course, and cosmetology, so cutting hair and comb, all the making bows and creativity. I do a lot of creative hand work. I make jewelry and stuff like that, and all sorts of stuff. Blowing out hair, I love that so much, and so that one has a heart on it too. And then my whipstick, see there, that's a lipstick that's upside down. These are all supposed to be like little oops, sorry about that. I cut you guys off. These are all supposed to be like little lockets, or on a big pearl necklace. And then I have a crown up here. I don't know if you can see this, but I have a mirror, some lipstick, a perfume bottle up there. And then I have a brooch right here, which I have this one tattoo artist who I just at some point just let her do whatever she wanted with me. And I have I have them on my legs and the back of my neck and all over my body. But this one here has to do with jewelry and history of, a lot of history in brooches that you find from family members and things like that. And for me, this one here symbolizes my importance of family and what constitutes something being an antique in a family, because that's all different. It's more than just money value. It has to do with what is important and why it's important, what makes something really expensive and not in a monetary way. Oh, and I have, let's see here, a really crappy, my bestie Holly and I, one birthday of mine, we went out and we did, what did we do? Forerunners on the beach. It was so much fun. And then we decided to get really crappy tattoos together. So we both got matching this. We both laughed so hard when it was done though, because it's just been like this since I got it. See how it's like all kind of choppy a little and ugh. Yeah, that's kind of funsies. I'm not something I want to touch up or anything either, just because it's the story of it is really special, and her and I just wear crappy tattoos and think it's hilarious. So, that's something we just want to do. Let me see here. You're getting a weird kind of a touch up there. Anyway, so I've got tattoos everywhere. You guys have been asking about, I have this one. It's backwards here, but it says create as you are created. And then I had the tattoo artist actually sign it. So, sign your artwork kind of thing as an artist. She was super special. But create as you are created, which, goes back to my belief of self and all the gifts that the high ups give us, and to really give thanks in who we are and growing in abilities, even the ones we're not sure about, and the understanding of gifts as they're given to us but meant to give to others. So create as you are created. So I was created to create, if that makes sense. So that's what that is. So I'm going to show you this one. This one is also reversed because we're on film, but it says, he loves like a hurricane and I am a tree. I don't know if you guys know that song, but I love this song. It's one of my favorite songs. It's a David Crowder song, and this one for me is super special because when I'm going through really dark stuff, I cling to God. I cling to the Lord. I need those hugs. I need that. And to remember how mighty that love is, and as many people in the world that there are, knowing that that special love is also designed for me specifically in such a personal way. That's why faith is so important. It's that relationship. It's not a religion for me. I do things my own way, and I've been through all sorts of, I don't want to explain all that stuff, but faith is super important to me. But yeah, he loves like a hurricane and I am a tree. Boy, isn't that a fact? Aren't we all trees in the hurricane? When those things happen, but also that grace and love that we get shown to through those hard spots. It's beautiful to be that tree and to be allowed to be broken down and rebuilt again, and that just serves entirely different purpose. And then I have a bunch of doodles on my arms too. So it's kind of upside down there, but I have some hairpins and a little skull with little hearts and the scissors through it. And this to me just looks more like doodle stuff. I love little doodles, That's just me. I just do that all the time as it is. So I figured I'd get little stuff like that tattooed on me too. And then I have a big tattoo on I'll show it to you another time. I don't want to get up and move it around. I have a big tattoo. It's like, I don't know if you can see it. Oh, wait, is that better? Yeah. Yep, that big. So the space in between my hands. Of a rabbit that's in a frame on my right calf, And then I have a wolf that's also in a frame that is, the framing kind of looks like this, of where it's ornate and detailed, and lots of swirls and jewels and things like that within the frames. But on my left calf, I have one the same size that is a wolf, so that's kind of predator and prey. And then I have on my lower left ankle a tattoo that's the space in between my fingers there. And it's again of a frame, and then it has a rat in there that has to do with my love of hair history and how they used to make rats and beautiful things and what that really means. We think of rat one way, you think of rat in the whole history of hair being a totally different thing of how they used to make those rats. And I'm such a nerd when it comes to history of beauty, history of clothes and shoes and makeup and medicine and hair stuff, how they used to get the hair so huge. And I used to do a lot of hair work on those updos too, making historical hair pieces and doing them on people, doing them for runway and all sorts of stuff. So much fun. So that tattoo on my left ankle has a lot to do with that. So again, it just all goes back to the history of stuff and why people do what they do. The heart of the matter, and that is always what I'm interested in, is the heart of the matter. So yeah. So ironically, I have Cancer on my heart, just to kind of loop it around. It's pushing against my heart. It's not in my heart yet, but it's pushing against my heart. So that's what I want to leave with you guys today. I will update again as I know more from the new oncologist and stuff, but here we are gearing up for Thanksgiving and everything, and I need to do things in my own timing. My body is a lot different than it used to be, and it's hard to keep up anymore, but I am doing my absolute best, and I am so appreciative of my loved ones, family members, friends, you guys, everybody for going at my pace. So, yeah, as everything has kind of just turned a corner a bit and it's gotten so much worse. So, I just wanted to share that with you. Um, Thank you for being here. If you're a new subscriber, thank you so much. I love seeing new people. I'll leave comments below. We're going to be fast friends. I just know it. Sometimes I have a really hard time responding to all the messages, but I do read them, and I wish that I could just respond to all the messages, you know what I mean? So just know I appreciate them, I read them, and I try to connect with you as much as I can, you guys. I love you so much. And if you're new to my channel, like I said, thank you so much for being here. I hope that you'll subscribe, get to know me, let me get to know you, get to know our community as well. We're not just doing videos here. If you look at the comments and stuff, we are a community. And yeah, and for my other people who have been here, thank you so much for being here again. I love you guys so much. I really appreciate all your comments and support and feedback. And just so you know, I will be getting a PO box here soon. I keep getting requests for me to have one so people can send me things, which I think is such a funny idea, but cool. I'm down for it. Yeah, I'm down for it. So, yeah, I'm gonna do a PO box for you guys soon. Love ya. All right, I'm gonna wrap that up. I'm glad I got all that stuff out. Love you so much. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Mwah.